Your Android phone is freezing, your apps are constantly crashing, and the entire system is slowly grinding to a halt. It's common to assume these are just symptoms of an aging battery or a dying processor, but sudden performance drops are often the side effects of a parasitic program consuming your system's power. This diagram illustrates the mechanism. While you use your device normally, a hidden application branches off a continuous stream of your packets, sending private data to a remote server without your consent. These programs are engineered for total invisibility. You won't find them by swiping through your home screen or scrolling through your standard app folders. Since the software relies on staying hidden, identifying it requires looking beyond the surface-level interface to find the measurable impact it leaves on the system. An attacker's first line of defense is camouflage. Malicious software uses generic, innocent-sounding names to blend into your phone's system app list. Take a known spyware threat like Umobic. On a device, it relabels its block as Play Services to mimic legitimate processes. We expose this by auditing permissions. If a generic process demands direct hooks into your camera, microphone, and location, the camouflage breaks. The attacker also faces a physical constraint. It is impossible to transmit stolen data without consuming measurable device resources. This graph shows a normal baseline of data usage, followed by an abrupt spike. A sudden 5 GB transfer indicates data exfiltration. Battery usage follows the same logic. The disguised Play Services app consumes a vastly disproportionate percentage of the battery compared to other apps. Finding a fake name, extreme hardware permissions, and a severe resource spike confirms an active threat is present. The first offensive move is to deploy dedicated anti-spyware software to run an automated scan of the system. These security programs cross-reference your apps against known malware signatures. If they find a match, they provide a one-tap option to delete the file immediately. However, some sophisticated spyware can evade automated detection, which requires you to intervene manually. You might find that the standard uninstall button is disabled. This is because the malware has locked itself into the phone's administrative and accessibility permissions to block its own removal. To bypass this, navigate into the device's settings, find the accessibility menu, and isolate the specific app you identified earlier. Toggling off these permissions strips the app of its administrative power and severs its connection to the core operating system. With the administrative lock shattered, the standard uninstall button becomes active, and you can permanently delete the spyware from the app menu. Executing this sequence, locating the anomaly, stripping its permissions, and deleting the file, ensures that even deeply integrated rogue software is neutralized. In some cases, a device is clearly compromised, but the malicious software is buried too deep to be manually isolated. This requires the hard factory reset. It is a failsafe that annihilates everything on the device, including hidden malware, to restore a clean state. Because this process is permanent, you must back up your personal files, photos, and contacts to an external location before you begin. After the reset, the software is sterilized and the phone returns to its original factory condition. Restoring a device to its factory state provides a clean baseline, but preventing a second infection requires a change in how you manage your device long-term. Safety depends on a recurring routine, regularly auditing permissions, monitoring battery vitals, and investigating unexplained data spikes are the habits that keep attackers out.